so bad at this. Let's see. So tonight I want to do, I think, just an endless run to commemorate the 200 subscribers for the Death Runs channel. So I want to say thank you to everyone who's stuck around and supported the channel, and all the new people who are also joining us. So let's see what we can get done today. Right, new story. Custom playthrough. And let's randomize this. So I think for the first one, I think I want to run as Mimi. Or maybe we do Miku. I'm not sure if I want to do Harbinger of Doom or True Believer difficulty. Harbinger of Doom is going to be, obviously is going to be much more difficult than True Believer, but maybe let's run a True Believer endless run with Miku, and then we'll do Harbinger on the next one. Because I think I'll be able to last a little bit longer with the True Believer difficulty. So Timeline A. I'm not going to prioritize new content. I want to see... I feel like lately the games that I've been running, it's given me the same events, usually. So let's randomize it. We're going to do Endless Run. And I think I'm going to go with... I'm going to stick with Yolats, because Yolats, their in-game effect is much... it's very reasonable, because I'm probably not going to be casting any spells. So instead of spells costing reason, spells cost doom. Okay. Let's turn off the police station. We'll turn on vending machines. I don't know if we'll ever get the chance to actually use them, and we'll turn on the illegal den. I'll probably never go to those, but might be worth holding on to. Okay. So with Miku, as the doom increases, her stats increase periodically. I guess it's every 10 doom that we gain, the stats bump up. We'll have to double check that, but let's go home. Okay. So this is the last time we'll be in our home. So we're going to grab the one fun from our dressing room. I don't think the clothing does anything, but we'll just pick something that looks cool. I think the tank top looked pretty cool. Okay, so let's step back. Let's see if there's anything in this drawer. Sometimes there's an empty bottle. And we're going to take a warm water shower, because we don't need to heal reason, and we don't need to heal stamina. So we don't need to take a cold or a hot water shower. We're going to take a warm shower and gain a little bit of experience. And I don't think there's anything... I really don't think there's anything else I can do in our home. At least nothing that necessarily help us with the endless run. Okay. Alright, let's jump into this. We got one fund. So let's see if we can't find a weapon. Alright, no mysteries, endless run, let's jump into this. Endless mode. It's hopeless. No matter what you would do, the destruction of your town and the awakening of an old god is imminent. Fight with the ever-increasing chaos as survivors try to find a way to escape from the doomed town. As you progress through the investigation events, you will be granted points and special prizes. Manage your resources and hope for the best. The endless run indefinitely always ends, I guess, pretty bad for for us, but let's see how far we can get this time. We've got one fund. I think we need at least 3 funds to get something like a crowbar or a hammer from the hardware store. So let's go to the hospital. We're not going to investigate the hospital. We can go into the hospital to also heal, but we're going to take the painkillers from the doctor's office by clicking on this cabinet up here. So I can sell these for probably for 1 fund. Okay. Let's hold on to it. Let's see if we can build up the funds. I don't know if I need to prioritize healing stamina if we get damaged or selling the painkillers, so let's just find out. Let's investigate the school. With the trail growing cold, it might be time for a different approach. Could a similar case have occurred in the past? A trip to the library might be a good idea. Okay, our stats are so low that I think if we study the issues of the local newspapers, it's probably a perception or knowledge check. Let's do a waste of time. I feel like we're gonna maybe get damaged doing this. I'm hoping it's only like an increase in doom. The mere thought of studying all those old dusty newspapers makes your head hurt. There's no way you're gonna waste an entire day in that moldering library. So we lost 1 stamina, but it looks like I did 2 damage. So, alright, okay, let's keep going. We're gonna check out the seaside. Suddenly the air around you begins to whirl. A supernatural wave of freezing wind is approaching. Okay, we can only brace ourselves. This is definitely a strength check. Okay. The blizzard chills you to the bone and disappears as quickly as it began. Okay, we took two hits of stamina there. Despite your best efforts, you feel like the neighborhood is starting to change. Okay, locations, threat level increases, so I don't know where that... I think... Did we investigate the seaside? I think in the end it's all gonna just... It's just gonna get worse progressively, so... I think I just want to try to mitigate my stamina and reason damage before trying to... try to get our doom up so our stats can increase so we can actually pass some of these events. You decide to enter a small, shady bar in the docks. Maybe some of the old fishermen can help you in your quest. However, persuading them to do so might prove difficult. So if I buy them around, it's going to cost me 1 fun. My charisma is pretty low, but I don't want to lose that $1, so let's try talking to them. Okay. You catch the fishermen in a good mood. They tell you tales of sunken cities inhabited by underwater things with too many legs. So, okay. The charisma check was a success. We gained some experience, but we also lost 1 reason. Alright. The weird funeral. You had no idea that the funeral you've been invited to would end with the guests slashing their hands to feed the deceased with their blood. You stay at the back, shocked by how grotesque it is. Suddenly, the guests turn their heads in your direction. It's your turn now. Okay. So this is kind of laid out. You could try to talk to them. That's going to be a charisma check. Try to talk them out of this. Our charisma is pretty low. I don't feel like that may not be our best choice. Following the awful tradition will definitely cause us to injure ourselves. Fight your way out is probably a strength check. And currently our strength is at 5, so it's our highest stat. So it's just I'm going to try to fight our way out. I don't think this is going to work. Strength check failure. The guests mean business. You break into a frantic run. However, this only enrages the mourners. They soon catch up and overpower you. After an involuntary sacrifice, they toss you out on the street. Okay, we got fractured ribs. -1 dexterity. Okay, that will come back. I don't like having any injury, but it's probably not the worst thing that can happen. I love how I think the initial reaction for most people probably would be to get up and just start running. That's probably would be the fastest way you can get out of there, but okay, let's keep going. Oh boy, we're getting hit. Invisible Watcher. Something gigantic and invisible leaves a deep void in the sea. It's not moving, but you swear it's watching you. Okay, we took -2 reason there. So far, our health is okay. We're about to... we're a few turns away from turn 10. We're moving. Getting access to the student database would certainly speed up your investigation, but the receptionist would never allow it. If only there was a way to make her go away for a while. Okay, 2 choices. One of the choices is blocked out. I don't have an ally, and I don't have Kazumi Nakawa as an ally, so we just have to talk to the stubborn receptionist, which is probably maybe a charisma or perception check. It's a charisma check. Okay, it was a failure. You weren't able to convince the receptionist to let you access the database. This has been a waste of time. Okay, so we got +2 doom. It's better than taking a hit to our stamina or reason. Okay. The investigation is taking a toll on you. You start to miss the most obvious leads. Okay, we got a 4% doom penalty. Probably going to... we'll see when we hit level 10. As you prepare a bath, you think about all the possible leads so far. You're very tired, so maybe ice-cold water is a good idea. I think the hot bath adds doom. The cold bath will be a strength check. And I think I'm okay with taking the hot bath. Okay, it's only 1 doom. The hot bath is so inviting that you spent an extra hour in it. Okay. Let's go downtown. The roads seem to twist and turn when you're not looking, trapping you in this neighborhood. Okay, so we don't have the map, so we just have to get lost, which is probably going to be a doom penalty. You spend hours trying to find a way out. Finally, completely exhausted, you end up on the main street as the passage to the blighted neighborhood slowly closes behind you. Okay, +2 doom. All right. At least we're getting stats when the doom increases. I should maybe reduce the doom by 5%. I think this option starts to go away as you climb higher in the endless, as you get further in the endless mode. But I think if we can get 2 funds now, we can go buy a weapon from either the hospital or the hardware store. So let's grab these 2 funds, and we're gonna go to the seaside and to the hardware store. Oh, okay, 2 funds. That's cool. So we have the carpenter hammer, the crowbar. Those are the only 2 weapons available. So blunt. So the carpenter's hammer does 4 damage. It has a pretty low chance to hit, with a small chance of recovering lost stamina after defeating an enemy. I feel like the crowbar is probably a better... It definitely has a higher chance to hit. It has a 70% chance to hit compared to the hammer's 40. It does the same damage, but the speed is faster, which I think is a good thing. Let's grab the crowbar. Maybe we can use this for a certain lightweight and durable. I'm not sure if we can... We'd probably use it for certain mysteries, but Okay. Let's investigate the village. A friend returning from a trip to Africa has invited you to dinner. This time they've outdone themselves. This is a real feast, full of exotic meals. It's getting late and you can't stay for long, but the host asks if you want to take anything home with you. We can take the steak, but basically we take the steak or the wine, and they're if we consume them, they I think heal either stamina or reason, but there is some kind of almost permanent status effect that will affect us if we do consume them. I think if we refuse, we witness the we will witness the our friend like doing something that's gonna do reason damage to us. Let's take the wine. Okay, we took the wine. Don't know if I'm gonna drink it, but I can sell it if we need an extra $1. But I'll hold on. I've got painkillers and a wine bottle, so that's a little bit of stamina and reason recovery if we need to. If we get to that point, if we get damaged enough. While looking around the ransacked room of your recently deceased friend, you discover a half-finished painting of a woman, her skin a ghastly pale yellow color. The scene is disturbing. You struggle to look at it. Okay, this is the only choice we have. I think we would need some kind of perk to... Let's see what the roll is for this. Charisma check. Failure. Intimidated by the unsettling painting, you're haunted by nightmares. Okay, so we took a little bit of reason damage there. The investigation can wait. A hot bath is too inviting. Okay, the hot bath probably... Taking a bath probably heals stamina. I'm just gonna say no time for it because I think we're okay. As inviting as it may be, you have more important things to do. Okay, so that reduced our doom by 3%, which is good. Dark forces scheme against you. Okay, so we have a curse now. We've been branded. Chance of raising doom each investigation. Okay. I guess that's kind of like a double-edged sword. Okay, good thing we got that crowbar. In an otherwise bleak village, the look of the most beautiful flower patch surprises you. As you get closer to compliment the gardener, you stop hearing weird sniffling sounds. So it's the sniffling gardener, and I think they have a pretty good chance of dropping the shovel? Okay. They're doing 1 point of stamina damage. What are we doing here? They have 18 HP. We can load up. It looks like... So we're doing 4 damage with our normal attack. And 6 damage with our heavy. So how many times would we have to... Maybe... 6 damage. Alright, 6, 12, maybe... Wait a minute. Let's see if we can't get 8, 16. So we're gonna have to hit him on... We're gonna have to finish him on the third sequence if we can't stack. Because we can put the strong and normal attack in the same sequence for 10 damage, but our chance of hit's kind of low. 60% chance to hit, but it would do 10 damage. Let's try it. Let's see if we can get away with catching him with this. It would do a lot of damage. Okay. Okay, those both hit. That's great. Okay, so what's... Now we're gonna load up... Maybe we'll just load up two normal attacks with some attack boost. Let's see how many we can stack on that. So it'd be an 80% chance to hit. Okay. Let's see if these land. Can I prepare... Actually, can I prepare these attacks? No, I can't. Or it would be quite fortuitous if these connect. Okay, cool. And they drop the shovel, which is also a really good weapon. 6 damage with 120% speed. I can't tell if the higher speed or the lower speed's better. Let's switch these. I think it's trying to show me... What is the chance to hit for the crowbar? 70, okay. Let's switch these and see what it does when we... Okay, speed is 95. Okay, I think the crowbar might be the better weapon, even though it's doing less damage, technically. Let's see, the shovel gives us a small chance of gaining funds after defeating an enemy. We're going to stick with the crowbar, but it's probably good just to have the shovel in our inventory in case we decided to change. Feeling hungry, you've entered a small local restaurant and ordered the daily special made with today's catch. Just where the hell did those fishermen go? Okay, oh, I can't remember what happens if we try to eat. I think it's a strength check if we eat it. Let's try eating it. One bite won't hurt. Oh, we got... Okay. Feeling the eyes of the restaurant's guests on your back, you take a small bite of the smelly seafood. It tastes like the sea and melts in your mouth. The restaurant owner nods and smiles strangely. Okay, so we got a curse called holes. Each day, more holes appear. Okay, that's not fun. While you walk through the crowded space, someone bumps into you and quickly apologizes. Okay, we don't have any funds for them to steal anyway. So we failed the perception check, but we had no money for them to take. So I think we got out of that just fine. Okay, Mr. O, your neighbor, is a horror manga artist. He's struggling to come up with a satisfying ending for his newest story. So if we share our experience, we'll, I think, physically give them our character's experience that we need to level up. If we look at the picture, we will. It's like a curse. We'll start getting. We'll start being chased by some kind of entity. But if we let him come up with his own stuff, I think we can get out of this without anything happening. It was all a dream. You're a genius, he shouts, grabbing a pencil. Excuse me now, I've got a bestseller to write. You roll your eyes and prepare to leave. Okay, let's resolve that. And we're good. Let's move on. I was worried this dude is gonna show up. It's a bad time to be out of cash, says the grim-looking man who's standing in your way. I should have sold the wine bottle. Our company, fortunately, specializes in cases like yours and will gladly help you get back on track. After all, he takes a step closer, and you can swear there is a faint smell of rust around the man. Everyone has something to sell. Okay, jar of blood is stamina. Fondest memory, I believe, is reason. So we're going to sell him peace of mind. It is going to increase our doom, but I think we get 1 or 2 funds. The man smiles, handing you an envelope. You feel like you've made a huge mistake. So we got 5 doom, but we got 2 funds. And I'm definitely going to work on just reducing the doom every time I hit one of these checkpoints. Ritsuko-chan was the most promising athlete in the school. When she suddenly disappeared, the case was quickly closed without any suspects. Today, she has finally dug herself out. Okay. Vengeful athlete. Alright. They are doing 2 stamina damage. Let's see how much... Alright, we have a 50% chance to hit. Oh, they only have 13 HP though. So... 13 HP. Okay. Wow. What can we, Oh, if we buff, what, 2 normal attacks for 80 and 70%? Or... 6 damage... I can't take them out in 2 hits if I wanted to. If with the strong attack. So we might have to prepare 2 normal attacks for 8 damage and hope these land. So we'll do 3 attack boosts on the first one and 2 on the second. Let's try this, let's see if this works. Okay. Second one did not connect. That's not good. Alright. What are we doing? 50? Oh, I have to try. Let's boost a strong attack and add a normal attack to it, and let's really hope these land. Okay. Okay, nice. That's cool. Let's take these painkillers and get 2 stamina back. Brings us up to 8. We're gonna reduce the doom since we hit level 20. And let's keep going. You're pleasantly surprised to meet your old friend while waiting for a train. She undoubtedly changed a lot since you've last seen her. These days, she's moderating a web forum dedicated to the paranormal. Maybe she knows something useful. If we invite them to coffee, we're gonna use 1 fund, and I think I'd rather chat. But I can't tell. It might be we might get a doom penalty, or we might take a hit to reason. Oh. Okay, charisma check, failure. It's certainly nice to meet an old friend after so many years, but you don't learn anything important. We actually received 1 point of... We got healed 1 point of reason. I can't remember sometimes what happens with these events. Towering Eyes Prophet. People point and talk about a man on the other side of the street. He looks confused, muttering to himself while occasionally touching a festering wound on his cheek. You stop in your tracks and listen to the man's cursed incantation. So we lose 2 reason. We gain a spell. Interesting. Okay, flesh regrowth. So +3 stamina, -2 max stamina. Okay. And then we have Void, which is like it's a spell that I think we might have picked up. One of these 2. The Void, ignore the current event and instantly investigate a random otherworld location. So it costs 3 reason to use it, but it transports us to the other world. Okay, so we'll hold on to that just in case we need a bounce from maybe a bad fight or something. That's not too bad. When you enter a metro car, you notice an oddly shaped package on the seat opposite you. It's marked with your name. You reach for the package but hesitate, an icy feeling settling into the pit of your stomach. I feel like I can never get out of this event without something bad happening. I think if we ignore it, we take a hit to stamina. But if we examine the package... let's just examine the package. I don't know what this rolls against. Okay, it's not until you've unwrapped it that you understand what it is. Shocked, you let it fall to the floor from your bloodied hands. Alright, it was a dexterity check and we failed it. We took 2 hits to reason. Maybe I should have ignored it. Would have only lost 1 stamina. Our master is coming and we all can bask in his glory. So it's the magician glitched. And they do doom damage. Okay. So, okay, what's 22 HP? That's a lot. That is a lot of HP. Let's see. Can we do? What are we hitting for? 65. Okay. So, 22. So, what? 8, 16, 24. We could try to load up 3 normal attacks compared to... We're gonna have to take him out on the 3rd hit anyway. So how many of these can I load up? 1, 2, 3, 5. So let's do... We're gonna do 2 normal attacks and hit, kind of boost them, buff them with a few attack boosts on each. 8, 16, 24. Okay, so sometimes the magician will do something where they stop your last attack from happening. Let's see what happens when we try to launch this, okay? Time freezes. Your action was cancelled. Okay. Wow, how many times are they going to do that? Because I'm really not doing a lot of damage. Oh, boy. Okay. What if... I think they're just going to do that again. Maybe... Let's try that same one and see if we get the second hit. Okay. No, they're gonna keep canceling the Magician saps strength from you. Okay. 14 HP. Let's try doing a strong attack and a normal attack for 10 damage. Okay. Alright, those both landed. And we're just going to prepare a normal attack and just finish them off. Hopefully. Okay, sweet. So they hit us like, what, 3 times? So we're at 48 Doom. If we reach 100, we max out and this ends. Your friend has asked you to meet them at a certain secluded location. Getting there, you find a telescope with a note signed by your friend. The note tells you to look through the telescope. Curious, you check it out. You don't see anything at first, then you notice it. The bloated body of Yolatz is getting closer. Okay. So, we got a 3% Doom penalty for that. Walking through the village, you're suddenly pulled behind a building. 2 menacing-looking masked figures block your escape. Do you serve the old ones? So I'm going to say yes. And I don't think there's a penalty. We're going to get like 2 allies for this. I hope this works, because this usually works when I say yes. Oh, we got plus 10% Doom. Okay, I did not think that was going to happen. We knew it. The prophecies were true. The masked figures relax a bit, taking off their masks. We apologize for this, Master. Okay, so we got 2... Oh, okay. We got... I've never seen these before. Masafumi, Ghost Hunter, +1 damage against ghost enemies, and then we got the Hermit, which we can let go, and it will cost us 5 reason, but it will reduce our Doom by 10%. Okay. I've never seen these Hermit Shivers. I don't like the way villagers look at us. I've never seen these characters before. Let's talk to Masafumi. They get closer. Should we be wearing masks? Looks like everyone else is. Okay, weird. I don't know what the I don't know where these 2 came from. Okay, let's keep going. Oh, let's see if we can get to stage 30. It looks like one of the previous owners of this mansion liked to read. Dusty tomes reach the ceiling. You don't have much time, but maybe you could spare some to look through the books. I'm just going to say we don't have time for this. We can check out the table or start with the shelves, but I think we can get out of this without a penalty if we just leave. You proceed to the next room. Okay, cool. I didn't realize my reason was so low. I'm almost inclined to drink the wine, but I think it's going to reduce all of our stats by 1 point, which is not like a huge problem for Miku, since they'll eventually go up anyway. So let's just use this now. We got an empty bottle. You know, our stats did drop by 1 point. We're hungover. -1 to all stats until the end of the current mystery. Right. So in endless mode, the mystery never really ends. As part of the therapy, some patients took part in art classes. Some of their work fills you with dread. -2 reason. Okay, so we're back down. We're down to 4 now. Let's go downtown. Oh no. Oh no. Feeling like you're on the brink of losing your mind, you decide to visit your parents' old friend, Father Yasugi. Hey kiddo, says the priest, who's currently moving some boxes in and out of the church building. Could you lend me a hand? I am going to lift the heaviest box, because it will heal reason. Yasugi should only do 1 stamina damage, but sometimes I've seen it do 2. Let's see what happens. This might go down to 6. Yeah, it's so weird. Okay. Lifting the box, you feel your back cracking, but you manage to get it all over with relatively quickly. Afterwards, Father Yasugi invites you inside for a cup of hot tea and home-baked cookies made by one of the parishioners. You explain your situation to him. The priest listens, letting you vent all of your doubts and anxiety. So last time Father Yasugi killed me, probably unintentionally, but it says it does -1 stamina. But every time we do this, it does 2 points of damage to my character. So I don't know if that's a glitch or just something. Maybe the harder difficulties increase the damage. We did get some reason back though, which was good. We had 4 reason. It only increased our reason by 2, but it said it did +3 reason. That's really strange. So it's like I'm being healed less, and I'm also taking more damage during events. You enter the hospital looking for information about a certain patient. The main corridor is dark and strangely empty. You spot a nurse at the registration booth. She's asleep from exhaustion. Alright, so if we set the trash on fire, it's basically going to turn the hospital into... I think it raises the threat level in the hospital. Let's try to... Let's let her sleep. It's probably going to give us a doom penalty. Okay, so you abandoned the idea of stealing the patient's document. It will hamper your investigation for sure, but a well-rested nurse means a safer hospital. So we did get 2 doom, but the hospital's threat level did decrease by 1, which is not bad. Okay, so we reached level 30. I'm going to reduce the doom by 5%. And let's see if we can get to stage 40. Walking on the beach, you discover a giant charred pit. As you wonder what was burned here and why, you hear a crackling sound getting louder, and everything around you is getting hotter. Okay, I think this is a ghost. They're doing stamina damage, so we cannot attack them physically, but maybe how much damage are we doing? 4 damage. Okay, we can do 8 damage per sequence. So 8, 16, 24. Do we take... wondering if we take... Do we take the 2 points of stamina damage? Because we can try to run. That will increase our doom. Oh, how much damage am I doing if I throw the empty bottle at him? We are going to level up though, so we can get that stamina back. Okay, let's just fight them. I feel like the other options are less desirable. So we're going to do 8, 16, so they're going to hit us twice. Okay. 1 damage, alright. 1 more. There we go. And I think we got corpse dust? Actually, let's level up first. I'm gonna get this over with. What do we have? Higher chance of finding items during combat. Folklore studies. Knowledge of various rituals and regional myths. Tuned with the natural rhythm of life. Let's pick folklore studies. And we're probably gonna heal stamina. Even though I do want to bring up one of these stats, I feel like we need to heal ourselves. And let's take the corpse dust, which I don't think does anything good for us. Plus 20 experience, -2 luck. I'm just gonna sell this now because I think losing 2 points of luck is that's not a good trade. The pool is empty at this hour. It's dark, but you could swear something suddenly moved under the surface of the water. Step closer, turn on the lights. I'm going to check out the lockers because we always find a wallet and we get 2 funds. So we have 5 funds right now, which is pretty good. You stumble upon a nurse trying to open a door to the intensive care unit, constantly mumbling something. When she turns around, her face makes you scream in horror. Okay, it's the dull nurse. Doing -1 reason. Their power level is pretty low, so I feel like we're probably going to have a high chance to hit. And we could conceivably take them out. They might hit us 1 time. But let's buff the strong attack, and we'll do a strong and normal attack. And let's launch this and hope these land. Okay, and of course the first hit doesn't land. Okay. 8. Okay, so we're gonna have to... It's gonna be 2 turns anyway. How many attack boosts can we do? Alright, let's buff 2 normal attacks. So that should hit for over 100. They're both gonna hit for over 100%, so they're guaranteed to hit. We'll save that and load that up and do it again. Okay, cool. So our reason is definitely getting kind of low. In the mirror, you catch a glimpse of something that shouldn't be there. Plus 2% doom. Okay. 71% doom, that's where we're at now. Someone has been branding the patients with occult symbols. Alright, so we're going to assume the worst. We're definitely going to take some reason damage here. Oh, never mind. We got a doom penalty. Branded like cattle. Are they preparing to feast for their eldritch masters? Okay. I feel like we probably should go to the hospital and see if we can buy prescription pills. Like, we definitely have enough funds for it. We're gonna go to the pharmacy. Oh no, okay. I guess let's restock. Oh no, this is not good. Okay. I was really hoping we would get the prescription pills. Alright, you know what? Let's leave. Okay, that kind of tacked on some unnecessary doom. I was hoping that the roll would be a little more in our favor. Walking through the hospital corridor, you're stopped by an older man with a cast on his leg. Could you help me go down the stairs? Or we have no choice but to help them. I think it's a strength check. And it was a dexterity check, and we rolled successfully. It takes you some time, but you successfully help the man and bring him a wheelchair. He thanks you and smiles. Plus 10 experience. Okay. 83 doom. While wandering through the woods, you discover strange carvings on one of the trees. And by the look of them, they were made recently. Could they be connected with the current mystery? We don't have the camera. Man, I'm getting a lot of events where it's like the second option's unchoosable. Try to decipher the signs. Oof, we're getting hit with this doom. You can't tell what the strange symbols mean. Wandering aimlessly in the forest, it will take some time for you to pick up the trail again. Okay. We do have that the hermit, but they do -5 reason. Okay. Oh, that's so much. -5 reason, but they take 10 doom out. Oh, whatever. Whatever. The waves lazily wash on the shore. You take a deep breath. The fresh sea air clears your head. Alright, so we actually healed 1 reason for that. That's good. You hear a faint sound while walking outside the biology classroom. Inside is an old anatomy model. Its heart beating. The sight almost makes you sick. Okay. Alright, alright. Let's investigate the apartments. Not wanting to wait for an elevator, you decide to take the rarely used stairs. You suddenly trip but grab the railing in the last second. When you get up to inspect what caused you to trip, you freeze in terror. It is slowly standing up, or it's a twisted corpse. And they're doing reason damage. Alright. I think instead of running, I was... How much severed their ties to our world, so... We can risk getting hit once, which will bring our reason down to 3. I think I'm going to use the void and ignore the current event and instantly investigate a random otherworld location. Oh, it costs 3 reason. No, I can't get away from this. Oh no. Okay, is it better to get hit then? Oh no, I just don't think I'm getting that reason back. So even if I don't use the void now, I'm probably never going to get the opportunity to do it. And our experience is low. Let's just use the void. Oh right, it's not going to do reason damage, it's going to cost doom. Let's just do it, let's cast it. The spell can only be cast when investigating a location. Okay, so let's just fight them. Oh no, so they're gonna hit me anyway. Whatever, let's do it. Let's sever the ties. We'll finish him on the next sequence. Alright, one more time. Alright, alright. Let's bring the doom down. I feel like that's more important. We're gonna sell +3 stamina. Yeah, that's a good spell. Forget the spell. +1. I can't even use the void to escape. Alright, let's just keep going. Let's keep going. Hearing footsteps behind you, you realize you are not the only student here. A girl wearing a demon's mask starts giggling as she gets closer. Was the young witch? Okay. -3 stamina, 20 power. Okay. Okay. Let's do this. I was keeping the shovel just for this reason. I'm gonna throw it at her. All right, 5. All right, we're gonna prepare the strong attack and end this. I think we get the steak knife. Okay, so we got another weapon. Damage 3, okay. Weird red stains, okay. Alright, let's keep going. You meet with your friend who has recently started her nurse practice. You lazily chat on the roof of the hospital, watching the sunset. Now would be the perfect opportunity to ask about the recent unearthly events. I feel like if I ask about them, let's just not ruin the calm moment. Okay, sometimes it's better not to know. You chat until your friend's break is over, so we got a point of reason back for that, which is really good. Let's see if we can get to turn 50. Oh boy, it's been almost a year since a childhood friend moved away to another city. He left suddenly without even saying goodbye. In a recent letter, he apologized for the disappearance and asked you to remove the furniture from his flat because he wants to sell it. In the envelope, you find a key to his apartment. We don't have the flashlight, we just have to help our friend for a strength check. Okay, success. You find another letter behind a wardrobe. It explains that the reason your friend left was that the shadow people were stalking him. You shudder when you realize you haven't seen the moving company's truck driver's face. Okay. We're on 43. We have 90 doom. We're at 90 doom, so We can conceivably get to turn 50 if we can survive. And maybe we can reduce the doom a little bit. Oh man. You try to lose the masked man that has been following you the whole morning. You eventually find yourself in a dead end. Looking for a way out, you hear a branch snapping behind you. I know what this person looks like, I'm just not sure of the name. Oh, it's the cult delinquent. Okay. 24 HP, 15 power, 75% chance to hit. They're doing a little bit of stamina damage. So, what, 8? No. This would be 10. Wait, 8, 16. Maybe we can do... It's gonna take 3 hits to finish them anyway, so might as well just load up the normal attacks. Okay. So we'll do 3 attack boosts on the first one, 2 on the second for... what, 80... But like over 100... So the second attack has a 95% chance to hit, which is pretty high. Okay. We gotta do that again. Oh, of course that doesn't hit. What are we doing? Okay. Ah, that really should have hit. Okay. We just have to do it again. And now we're just gonna prepare a heavy attack to guarantee the hit. Okay, that's a lot more stamina than I wanted to lose. We should probably cast Flesh Regrowth now, I think. Because I don't think my stamina is ever going to get back up to 13. But, let's see, -2 max stamina. Does this increase my doom? Turn 44. Oh no, we're right on the button. Okay, I'm not going to risk it. I don't want my doom to go up because then we're... Oh, the investigation has taken a toll on you. You start to miss the most obvious leads. Plus 4 doom. Oh, we're at 99. Okay, let's do this. Let's sell the void. Okay. We're gonna sell flesh regrowth. And we're going to ask the hermit to leave, which does 5 reason damage, but reduces our doom by 10%. Okay. And which gives us a little more time. What's my level at? 72. I mean, oh no. This is not good. When you stop by home to pick up your lunch, you find a pile of letters in your mailbox. We're gonna check them later. Okay. Because I think the other one gives us funds but takes reason away. You place the letters on the kitchen table, feeling an anxiety attack coming to you. Okay. Oh no. Oh no, it's our stamina and our reason's so low. Damn. Shit, okay. Oh, I want to level up so bad. Do we go to the hospital and try to buy some pills? I guess now would be the time to do it, right? It's gonna bring our doom up to 94. I just don't think we can survive a bad, shit. I don't think we can survive a bad encounter. Okay, there's prescription pills. Buy prescription pills. Take these. Gets a little reason. Get a little reason back. Oh, we cannot survive. If our stamina gets hit, we're done for. Dang. Ah, okay, let's see if we can outrun this last bit of doom. Oh no, stop, this is a crime scene. You're halted by a sweaty police officer. Behind him, 2 other policemen are packing something in black bags. Let's focus on the officers. Perception check success. You notice something weird. All officers have a tiny tattoo in their neck. Who are they and what are they really doing here? Okay, we got a little bit of experience. We have 96 Doom. We're at turn 47. Oh, the trees overhead block the sunlight and you begin to feel gloomy. Took 2 hits to reason. Oh, we're turn 48. Let's see. Of course, what you thought was just a discarded pile of clothes suddenly moves. As it stands up, a cloud of white powder is released into the air, and they're doing 1 all damage. Oh no. Oh no. Dang. I can't, the only thing... 1 all damage. Okay, let's throw the steak knife at him. How much health do they have? 24. Let's throw the steak knife. 19. We're gonna throw the bottle. 15. Okay. So... the only thing I can hope for is I level up after this fight. Because I'm gonna... okay. 15? So let's do... 12. Pretty sure I can do Desperate Struggle now. Okay. What are we hitting for? 70? I could conceivably take him out here with this, so... Desperate Struggle... 1 attack boost... Okay. This is going to be for 80 and 70. But if these both land, they'll do double damage, so it'll be 8, 16 damage, so I could get out of this unscathed. Okay. Wow, okay. That was close, that was close. Shit, we're at turn 49. Turn 49! Oh, and I didn't even level up. 98? 98. Okay. When you... Oh, I just leveled up. What's absolutely... let's heal. Higher chance of finding items. Okay. Natural ability to guide others. Let's do Charisma. And let's bring up our Reason. Okay. This is going to be a Perception check. Okay, we got 2 funds taken from us. That's fine. Ooh, 99. We're at 99. Okay, let's reduce the Doom by 5%. So we made it to 50. And... medical kit. Okay. That's pretty much it. Let's, reduce the Doom. And the most we can hope for is we get to maybe 53 or 54. It's depending on how the Doom stacks up. You enter the school bathroom to wash your face with cold water. A sudden noise behind you stops you in your tracks. One of those stalled doors has opened on its own. Let's just escape the bathroom. You might be paranoid, but there's no way you're risking an encounter with a ghost here. We would fight a ghost, I think, if we tried to close the door. So, we're at 2 stamina and 2 reason. Oh, the trail to an abandoned Shinto shrine is overgrown and steep. However, it could be an important place to investigate. So if we take the safe route, we're definitely going to get Doom. Let's take the quick route. I think it's a dexterity or strength check. And I'm dead. You hurt your knee badly when you step on a loose stone and fall down. You limp back to the village to get the injury checked. I guess not before we die and go to the Shadow Realm. I think that's it. I don't think we can do anything now. Yeah. Resisting the unknown horror was taking its toll on your health. Weakened, you finally succumb to your injuries alone. As the dust settles upon your open eyes, reality starts to crumble. Okay. Old God is ready to return once more. So... what was that? Level 51, 52. That's not too bad. Yeah, so I feel like we played for about an hour there. I think I'm gonna come back and do an endless run again soon. This was more of a celebration video, I think, than a full-fledged run, but I just want to thank you all again for sticking around and all the kind words that people have been leaving me in the replies. I really appreciate that. I will see you all again soon, so have fun and be safe. Catch you later.